Alright everyone, welcome back to 4 Heroes of Light. In the last episode, we went through the volcano Mount Glug in pursuit of the demon Belphegor, and in this time we're going to go fight him. But first there's a little bit of setup we want to do here. First of all, Unita is going to be an elementalist. She's going to have Augment, Amplify, Mysterio, Raise, and Cure. Instead of having nothing equipped, I'm going to give the Lightbringer to Aerie, actually. Give his Strength Ring back. Power Ring. Aerie's going to equip the Lightbringer instead of the Hydrax. Unita's going to get the Mithril Hammer. Drisco's equipment is going to stay the same. And Brant is going to switch off of that Spring Gauntlet I put on him. Brant's gonna stay as he is. Drisco is gonna have Magic Mojo, Spell Focus, Magic Might, Blizzaga, Blizzard, and Leaf. Leaf is actually pretty important, make sure you have that one on him. And Aerie is going to have Health Giver, Hide, Magic, Karaga, and I want to lose Hide, and I'm going to give Default Cure back. And I think that should be everything, so let's head up and fight the boss. Looks like Arbok and Torte are already here before us. You do get dialogue for Torte if you come in here in your animal form, I think, but I didn't do that. Damn you, cursed eagle, do you dare try to stop me? I shall possess your body and use it as my own, and then no one will be able to protect the great tree. The rat dares interfere, then the rat must die. Torte. Okay, now I'm mad. Alright, here we go. Belphegor is a very unique boss. All the 7 demons have a certain gimmick to them. Belphegor is that he's got these 3 cubes around him, and both him and those cubes change their elemental resistances every time you hit them. But they always start off having a water elemental weakness. It changes when you hit them, but if you don't hit them until you have say a big Blizzaga charge, switch their element, and you can take advantage of their first weakness. So what we're going to do is essentially buff Drisco to the point that his Blizzaga is going to one-shot kill everybody on the screen. Actually not that hard to do. You just need to use Magic Mojo, and Spell Focus, Amplify, and hopefully Magic will target Drisco after a while. It's another instance of the random target thing not really working with me. Drisco's magic attack is up, Spell Focus, Amplify. He attacks almost entirely using fire spells, so as long as you have Fire Shields and Mysterio up, he can't touch you. I want to have Brant use Finale in case Drisco doesn't go first. He's going to use Blizzaga, I almost hit the wrong thing. Unita's going to boost because I don't want Mysterio wearing off. Alright, here we go. Not yet. Oh no, Unita's asleep. That's not good. Unfortunately, that didn't even bring Belphegor down to his weakened state. Mysterio's still up. Now we're just going to want to hit Belphegor with every non-elemental thing we have. We're going to use Wrath, boost so we can get Magic Might back, and you can get rid of that sleep, please. I don't want her asleep anymore. Now he's already down to his low HP. Usually one Blizzaga can do that for you. Unfortunately, Mysterio's down. I don't like that. Magic Might. Mysterio back up as soon as possible, and Aerie... That'll take him out. He's not a very hard boss as long as you know not to attack him with elementals after you've done it once. You could just bring, like, every single elemental spell in the book and just try to find his weakness, but not really worth it. Just use Blizzard and non-elemental stuff. How could you defeat me? Oh, heroes of light. You have defeated the demon of fire and saved good Arborok. The future of Arbor, once in peril, is assured for all. To thee I grant this gift of light, upon thy head a crown of might. And we get the crown of the monk. Go forth with courage, heroes of light, go forth. And now that we're here, I think we have to turn into animals to talk to these two. How did you come to be in this era? Perhaps you too have been caught up in the distortions of time and space. I must thank you all. I doubt that I would have been able to defeat him on my own. Gracious me, you truly are an extraordinary group. Well, that's the volcano taken care of. The Arbor folk can breathe easy again. Poor Torte. We'll put in a good word with the queen and maybe she'll agree to make him human again. Or you could just wave that staff at him to make him human again. So that is Arborok, the great guardian of Arbor. I knew there was something familiar about that mage. Why didn't you tell me he was originally a human? Alright, so that's everything here. So step into the magic circle and we can head on back to Arbor. Which I think is over this way? There it is. And all the dark town music isn't here anymore, and Arborok's flying around the tree again, and it seems all is good. Before you move on, you want to go talk to the Queen of Arbor. Talk to Torde first. Will the Queen ever forgive me? You protected the great tree and rescued its guardian, Arborok. In doing so, you've saved the realm of Arbor and the entire natural world. In gratitude for everything you have done, I shall return this one to his original form. Thank you, adventurers. Your Highness, what about the white magic I found? Do you need to ask? I think there is only one group of people who can be entrusted with magic so powerful. Yes, of course, my friends. Take this. Such a spell is too great for one such as I, but in your hands... we get Lux, the white magic of legend. That's not true, Torda. You're one of the bravest mages I've ever met. Why, thank you, Ari. You were too kind, but... if she speaks the truth, perhaps you would be willing to serve me for a while, Torda. Really? Yes, we have need of men of your caliber here in the Court of Arbor. I cannot tell you what an honor that would be. Behave yourself this time, or I'll turn you back into a mouse before you can say cheddar cheese. Of course, Your Highness, although I didn't really mind being a mouse. Arbor truly is an amazing place. I shall stay here and endeavor to become a great mage in service of the Queen. You shall take the legendary white magic with you. I fear even a greater darkness threatens our world. Alright, so the legendary white magic is not in Brant's inventory. Here it is, Lux. Mighty white magic that strengthens all. Give that to Ari immediately. This thing basically puts every buff in the book onto you. Like, you get regen, strength up, magic attack up, everything. But it costs 5 AP to use, 4 for a white mage, so really you should only ever use it in a boss fight or something incredibly tough that'll last a long time. Needless to say, Aries is going to be carrying that for pretty much the rest of the game. I want Unita to go back to being an elementalist, though. Where are we going next? I think next we're going to want the water shields. No, I'll keep that on Brant for now. First of all, let's just put away everything we don't need. Don't need the burning harp. Don't need the fire shield. Don't need the spring gauntlet. Don't need Blizzaga anymore. Never really needed that thing. Don't need this either. Don't need the Hydrax anymore. Couldn't tell, our next town is going to be Liberté, so we're going to want to equip everyone to be resistant to water again. Remember if I bought Furaga or not, because if I didn't, we're going to need to buy it now. I think we only get one Flame Gauntlet this time, but I think it's actually the gauntlets that are making the fighter class do so little damage. So we're not going to be putting those on Unita anymore. Yeah, then Ice Shield. I think I gave one of these to Roland before he left, which means we're going to have to buy another at some point. But for now, I'll just keep the Shield of Light on Brant and give the other Ice Shields to everybody else. I think we actually have a couple Stream Capes, so we can hopefully withdraw both of them. Actually, we're not going to use the Stream Capes just yet. Oh, I forgot to show that new crown, didn't I? Well, of course it was called the Monk, so Final Fantasy logic would mean that this is a Necromancer class. Yeah, they already called what's usually the Monk the Fighter, so the Monk in this case is a Necromancer class. You wear it, it's just basically a sort of skull hat looking thing. Tool gives the dead ally the ability to attack a foe. And if you enhance it, it gives Implement. Gives the dead ally the ability to use magic. I never use this thing. Keep the hero crown on Brant. I'm pretty much not going to be changing my crown setup from here on out. No, I want to switch my equipment around before I sleep at the inn. Let's see just how much time we have left here. Yeah, I think we can probably head off to the next area now. I want to rearrange everybody's abilities a bit first. I forgot to check and see if we have Furaga. Fyra, but not Furaga, so we're gonna have to go back to Urbeth, I believe, and pick up Furaga. Just want to rearrange everybody's abilities one more time. Don't need magic anymore, so I'm gonna put Lux there instead. Suna, Furaga, Raise, we're good. One thing I haven't pointed out, on the map after you get all the different legendary hero weapons, they appear as little glowing circles on the map here. I don't know if you can hear this, but one of my siblings decided to start yelling out in the hallway. Hopefully that doesn't catch on the audio. I think it's this store right here that sells Faraga. Yep, there it is. Give that to Juskor with our absurd amount of money. And we can just head right off to the next area now. So in Liberté here, we're going to go around and talk to everybody and see what's going on. The free town of Liberté, center of art and culture. Artist who wins the Glassworks Fair is able to view the secret treasure. As you might remember, I totally lost my train of thought there. As you may remember, that treasure was what turned Ari into a cat. Pion is our greatest artist. He lives on the west side of town. The house on the left belongs to Pion, class artist extraordinaire. Go in here and let's talk to this guy. It's just not quite right. Hello, travelers. Are you here for the Liberté Glassworks Fair? I'm embarrassed to admit that my own entry isn't ready yet. It just lacks a certain je ne sais quoi. Looking for something unique and beautiful to set it apart. If you see anything, do let me know. Something unique and beautiful to put into a glass vase. Where have we seen that before? I once saw a beautiful fairy in the woods to the west. I wonder if Pion has finished making his piece. We already know he hasn't. If we go and talk to the king here, I think he'll tell us what to do next. Liberté Glassworks. Oh, no, he doesn't. So what you have to do, is that one guy was just saying, is head back to that animal burrow that Ari used to get to Gera all that time ago. Of course, in this world, the Labelle may still be alive. So, we're gonna head back on over to that animal burrow. We've been going a little long, but I think we can at least do this bit. I have to use the transform staff on everybody. Just so you know, the animal form still doesn't affect any kind of stats or anything. Like, see, we can just use Blade Blitz and all of our regular attacks all the same. Oh, maybe it does affect something. This isn't really doing as much damage as it normally would. I don't think magic will be affected. At the very least, magic might won't be. Those guys just got nuked by a chicken. I thought getting beaten up by a butterfly was embarrassing. God, I want Fire and Faraga back. Don't really need Magic Mojo either, so we can put Banish there. Honestly, I don't need Spell Focus either. Let's just get a bunch of elements going. here's the animal burrow. I always forget how to get in here. If we head on up there... must be reducing our stats. I never knew it did that. Another reason not to bring it into the Belphegor fight. Other than it just looks dumb. Hello, yes you there. Can you help me please? I'm caught in this spider web. Okay, or bye. It's a fairy. Lilibelle, is that you? How come Driscoll can see you now? I'm sorry, but do I know you? How did you come to know my name? But never mind that. I owe you my thanks. If you happen to visit Liberté, look me up and I will repay your kindness. It's a shorter walk to get out from this direction, and we have the dragon, so we're just gonna head out this way. So in the next episode, we'll head off to Liberté and hopefully meet up with Lilibelle there and see exactly what we can do in that town. So I'll see y'all then.